I said that about the last gym as well. And I offer no other defense for myself, because we're probably going to lose. But I feel like we're going to absolutely demolish this gym. So stick with me and we'll figure it out. There's actually water on the floor here. Holy crap. It's not that impressive, actually. But hey, it's much better than the original. And everything that's an improvement on the original, I do feel like I need to comment on. So, let's find our first trainer in this gym. And see where we go from there. Again, this is probably going to be a relatively quick gym, I imagine. The gym puzzle itself is a lot quicker than the third gym. There's a lot fewer trainers. And I feel better equipped to deal with it. I mean, this Wingle it's just kind of sad. Like, I'm sorry, but you're dead. It is what's happening here. Like, there's no way in hell. Probably Spark would have been enough to murder you, but why take it easy? If you're stupid enough to send out a Wingle against me, oh, you're doing another one. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. I'm fine with this, honestly. Let's fucking go. Let's actually prove my hypothesis. Here, we get hit by a quick attack, which deals like 3 HP damage. That's very good. And then, oh, Spark actually takes out the Wingle because it's a weak piece of shit. And that's why I didn't want to catch the Wingle before we got into Pastoria City. And I'm very glad that I didn't. The only downside to not catching the Wingle is that I cannot call Dupe's Claws later on when we run into another Wingle, which will inevitably happen again at some point, probably. If we can just keep going here. I don't know what that orange button is even for, because I don't think you need it. You might. I honestly don't know. But you only have one Pokemon, so it's probably going to be something a little better. Weasel. You know what? That's good enough for me to actually use Thunderbolt on. I'm going to use Thunderbolt here. Do I need to? Again, I appreciate the little like wiggling, jumping animations they do because they like me so much. We have a high friendship value. I don't need to see every single goddamn battle, is the thing. Because I know you love me. I'm very lovable. I'm amazing. I know this. I am fully aware. You don't need to... I also don't... like. Do I want that move? I don't think I want that move. Yeah, I definitely don't want that move. I do want a move on Ghastly though. Holy shit, it's got a very bad moveset. Like, no kidding. It's actually horrible. I thought it was going to evolve at level 16. Apparently not. Okay, we're beating up kids. Let's beat up another kid. Don't take that out of context. Because that sounds real bad. And you even have a baby Pokemon. Which is not actually a water type, I don't think. I keep forgetting that. Azrael's not actually a water type. We're going to test that theory right now. But I feel like Azrael doesn't gain the water typing until... It still dies because it's a weak piece of shit, but it doesn't gain the water type until it evolves. So, Azrael goes from a normal type to a normal water type to a water fairy type. Which might... I think it's one of the only Pokemon actually, like, aside from Mega Evolution, loses a type in its evolutionary chain. I might be mistaken there. If I am, please do correct me. But I think Azrael is one of the few, if not one of the... might be one of the only ones that loses a typing after evolving at some point. Well, it's not Azrael, it's Meryl. But generally that doesn't happen, I don't think. I mean, obviously Eevee. Eevee loses a typing when it evolves because it loses the normal typing and gains literally any other typing at this point almost. It's not literally. There's like 17 types and like 9 evolutions. 7 evolutions? I think there's 7. We've got the original 3, Espion, Umbreon, Leafeon. Yeah, so there's 8. Leafeon, Glaceon, and then Sylveon. Which Sylveon is also the only evolution ever to be like just have 1 added. It would have made sense with the fairy type to also include a dragon type evolution. That being said, with this being the remake for this generation, I expect that we're getting close-ish to the development and release of a Generation 9 at some point in a not-too-distant future. Like the next 3 or so years at most, I'd say. And we're about, like, scheduled to get another evolution. Because we've got a evolution in Generation 1. obviously, because that's where it was introduced. Then we got evolutions in Generation 2, not in Gen 3. We got some in Gen 4. Then not Gen 5, not in Gen 6. Well, then we got one in Gen 6, I mean. Not in Gen 7, not in Gen 8. So Gen 9 seems about right to add another evolution. So I wonder what typing... Okay, again, I don't usually do common questions, and nobody's watching these videos anymore because, again, at this point, I am a shorts YouTuber at this point. These videos are just here as an excuse for me to be recording shorts at this point, which I don't mind. I'm fine with that. But that means that nobody's going to hear this question. What typing evolution would you think would be fun to add next? Because it would have made sense with Sylveon to also add a dragon type. Obviously, they didn't. I still want the poison type evolution. I think that would be kind of neat. There's just something about the poison type that we've already done this. That lends itself very well to interesting designs, I think. And having like a very like evil dripping looking evolution, I think I would dig that. I think I would very much like that. What I don't like is that every time I go through this gym, I fucking do this and I get lost. Let's see. So, yeah, the issue though is that this literally leads nowhere. I don't even know why this. Oh, this. Oh, and we're back at the entrance. Okay. Let's focus here for a moment. So, what we want to do probably is we want to go down here. And then we want to go up here. And then we want to go through there. This is exactly what we did last time. So far, so good, I think. But then we want to go down here and use this? No. No, because now we're back where we just were at. God damn it. So you do definitely want to keep the tide high here wherever possible. But this does not really do anything for me. So we're going to start again from the start. Remember when I said this was going to be an easy and quick gym puzzle? I probably should go back and heal before facing the gym leader, because that's literally the next thing we do, I think. Facing Crash Awake himself. But somehow I can't seem to feel scared for the upcoming fight at all. So I'm just going to wing it. And if it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't go well, we have to do this entire goddamn puzzle again. So maybe I should go back and heal. Yeah, so the thing is, the only way to go here is to step on this. And then the only way to go from there is to go all the way up here. Yeah. Did I really miss this? Did I really... How did I fuck that up before? I am confused and disturbed is what I am now. He looked very good as a sprite. He does not look as good as a 3D model. As a 3D model, he looks really fucking goofy and weird. Well, in this model, he doesn't look as bad. In his chibi model, he looks really fucking goofy, which I know people complain about that a lot. I don't mind the chibi models. I quite like them. But that one is particularly bad. Okay, Thunderbolt to Gyarados. This shouldn't be a problem. You outspeed me. But that's from a Gyarados. Oh, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. This is also the one thing that's double weak to my Thunderbolt on this team, though. But we'll probably be fine. We'll probably be fine. Remember when I said I didn't need a grass type? I didn't remember the Quagsire. I guess we can just go into just an Psychic, just pure power through this, assuming I outspeed. That's a very good question. Do I outspeed the Quagsire? What level is this Quagsire? It's level 27. I'm level 32? I should outspeed, right? Quagsire isn't particularly fast. Okay, so this should deal a shit ton of damage. Not quite a shit ton enough. And this also will deal quite a bit of damage. Oh, actually, I took that remarkably well. My speed did just drop. So I'm assuming I don't outspeed any longer. And you're going to use a super potion anyway. Does that fully heal the Quagsire? I'm guessing at this level probably not fully. So another Psychic will take out the Quagsire, no problem at all. And then we can switch back into Sparky to Thunderbolt the Floatzel. Which is now level 33 actually, Sparky not Floatzel. Well, maybe... Full Twitch. Actually, yes. Actually... Let's get rid of Charge. I want to keep Charge for when we get Discharge because they pair well together. I think if you use Charge, Discharge deals like 1.5 times damage. 2 times? Something like that. But that's a very limited use case. And Volt Switch is nice to have, but I don't want to get rid of our physical move there because our physical attack is quite a bit higher than our special attack, so if we don't necessarily need... the power from Thunderbolt. Honestly, at this point, let me do a little bit of comparing here, because I think... I don't actually know how actual damage calculations work in this game, or in any Pokemon game for that matter, because I'm not like that much of a math genius. But if we're going into like special attack is 81, physical attack is 91, then we have 90 versus 65. Yeah, that doesn't make up for that deficit actually at all. Not at all. Yeah, now Thunderbolt is just going to deal more damage. Obviously, depending on the opponent's special and physical defense, but that I don't know off the top of my head from Floatzel at all. So this should one-shot. Okay, there we go. Crash Awake. It's just that easy. 15 minutes. That's all it took. Are we going to get a Ghastly evolution here at some point? Do we need Yawn? I kind of sleep on Yawn, honestly. yeah, it's just so funny. I don't need Yawn. I don't care. Putting Pokemon to sleep is nice for catching the... Yeah, probably should have... Probably shouldn't have turned down Yawn. As I said, I kind of sleep on it. And... Okay. Is evolving. Which is good, because I am fairly confident that we're also going to get our Haunter evolution. So we're getting 2 evolutions very back-to-back, very close to each other. Very close to also getting the gym badge, which is very nice for me, because the closer all these editing points are together, the easier they are to find for me, and the less I actually have to work while editing. That being said, I have to watch through the entire... Okay, never mind, I'm not getting a Haunter anyway. That being said, I actually have to watch the entire video anyway to get shorts out of it, so it really doesn't matter that much. So this leaves us a little bit of time to deal with the Pastoria City... to Veilstone City, like, chase you have to do for the Team Galactic dude. And then we can... I think we can probably end of the episode after that. And we'll have had 2 very productive episodes today. And I'll have had a productive evening, because at that point it'll be like well past 9 PM. So I can put off editing this until tomorrow. I am going to heal. We do that in Diamond and Pearl too, right? That's not a Platinum thing. I honestly, at this point, don't know what is purely Pokemon Platinum and what isn't. And I frankly don't care too much either, because I'm having a good time. I'm having the time of my life. So you, run away. This is honestly... this is an annoying part of the game for 2 reasons. It's because you have to sit through his fucking dialogue every single time. But also, this is the part of the game that got me stuck as a kid so many times. Are you gonna fight me? Are you really gonna fight me? You're gonna fight me, okay. I got stuck at this part so many times because it's not obvious that you have to talk to this dude. He's just standing there, being weird. And... There's not a lot of indication that you have to go talk to him at all. I almost feel bad about this. I mean, it's level... Why do we have a level 26 Starly? Barry, buddy, dude, why don't you evolve your Starly? This is abuse. Like, Team Rocket over in Johto is trying to force evolution. You're trying to suppress evolution. That's almost as bad. That being said, my team is just generally like good against your team. Well, not even my team. It's just literally this one Pokemon. It's just I'm going to. I was not sure whether I was going to say sweep or wipe. And I was going to say I'm going to swipe your entire team. Is your team a credit card, Barry? Because I might actually try to swipe it, apparently. What level does Ghastly evolve at? It's going to be like 25, right? If it's not like high teens. Let's go into Ralph. Ralph is also getting very close to evolution. We're going to have a lot of evolution. I really kind of want Ghastly to evolve in this episode because that means I can evolve it off-screen into a Gengar. And it actually starts becoming very, very useful for me. That being said, I don't think we're gonna get there in this episode, which is slightly too bad, but it's fine. Thing is, if I do off-screen grinding, certainly Ralph is gonna get to the point where he evolves into Infinite off-screen, and I'd rather not. But then the question becomes, do I want to have an on-screen evolution, which means that I don't get to level grind the two Pokemon that are slightly behind in levels right now? Yeah, we didn't need to close up there. Or would I rather... Okay, your moves actually suck. We need to work on that, Quagsire. That is... just sad. You need Surf, like, as soon as you can possibly get it, which is a while away from now. But you do need Surf. Really badly. When do we go to the town where Cynthia's mother lives? What is it called? Celestial Town? Celestial Town? Something like that? The town you need... Wait, what? You have a help item? You are a rival fight with a... Okay, the game is a lot more difficult than I gave it credit for. This is actually the hardest Pokemon game in the universe. Why does this random Ponyta... Well, it's not a random Ponyta, it's a rival's Ponyta, but still. Why does it have a Shell Bell? And why is it so shit at using it? It's real weird. It's not even on a Sprintplop, it's on a Ponyta of all things. What the hell? Why? Okay, that was an interesting distraction. Let's, are you gonna give me something for that? Nope, just money? Okay, that's fine. Now let's go after the Team Galactic dude and also beat him, because his team is going to be even easier to absolutely annihilate than the team we just annihilated. That being said, I'm going to lead going forward with still Sparky, I think. Ghastly is a little bit low level to lead with, I think, at the moment. And Sparky still has Bite, and if it gets Crunch, that'll also be good for the upcoming gym. So let's keep leading with it. I don't know when it'll get Crunch. I feel like it'll get Crunch in the mid to high 30s. So it'll probably not be able to get Crunch before we have to face Fantina, which is a little bit too bad. But we're going to be able to face Fantina sometimes. Okay, kid, you don't want to do this. You're going to do this, I know, but you really don't want to. You have 3 Pokemon, that's cute. It's very fun. You have a Shallows. You probably have a Shallows East and a Shallows West, and maybe then like a Psyduck. Maybe you have a Gastrodon. That would be interesting because I can't actually hit that with my Thunderbolt. Talking about Thunderbolt, you might say you could just use Spark against this, right? And to that I say, actually, yeah, I will. Because anything I do, just looking at it a little mean, will probably murder it anyway. So yeah, remember when I was having difficulty with my level curve because I was a little under-leveled and things weren't going very well for me in the last gym? Well, not a 4th, but the 3rd gym against Maylene. Yeah, that's just... Okay, you just have 3 Shallows. This is Shallows East, right? I always get mixed up which is East and West. I think the pink one is West, and this is East. But I don't really care. It's this probably is a pink one, right? Yeah, you have one of both and then another one that's east for reasons. I think there's no difference between them other than just design, right? There's not like a ability or a stat difference between them like some other form variations have. Let's see, what do you have? Oh, you do have Slam, actually. Slam is a pretty decent move. Haze would also not be bad. I think I'd rather use Haze than Mist, honestly. I mean, you only need one or the other. Realistically speaking. Like, if you keep spamming Mist every 5 turns, you don't need Haze. If you have Haze, you only need to use it once when you get hit by something. Technically speaking, using Mist every 5 turns is better, but it's also tedious, and I don't like tedium, so that's why I chose the thing that I chose, and that's getting rid of Mist, because it means I have to do less tedious shit. And less tedious shit, it's mostly less mental overhead for things to keep in mind while using that Pokemon. Is really what it comes down to. Wait, do we do the Team Galactic thing now? I feel like there's a bit of time between the Veilstone Team Galactic part and where we're at in the story, because doesn't that happen just before Mount Cornet? No, does it? In Platinum it happens once they already have Uxie, Mesprit and Azelf. And that happens after you visit all the lakes, which definitely happens after the 7th gym before Mount Cornet. That was... I didn't even notice which Pokemon he had. I just used, I think, Spark. So yeah, long story short... Oh, hello, Cynthia. Wait, do you give me the secret potion now? Oh, so now we go take the Psyduck... Oh, it's a secret medicine. I swear to God, I know what happened here. I know what happened between the original game and this. Other than maybe that it's just, like, actually differently translated from Japanese between this game and the original. But what I'm betting happened between the original game and this is that people saw the item name Secret Potion and tried to use it on their own Pokemon, and then got confused and were upset when that didn't work, because it's a potion, it should work. And the reason I'm thinking this is because that's exactly my mindset when I was a kid, is thinking Secret Potion, oh, that's gonna be an amazing potion I can use for myself and my Pokemon, and then it wasn't. Because of course it wasn't. Okay, so long story short is our Gasly did not in fact evolve. But we do have probably an entire like recording session between us and the 5th gym still. So it's got time to evolve and for me to evolve it then again into a Gengar off screen. So we'll probably be fine. But let's make our way over to the Psyduck and then we can end off this episode and then we'll have had a very good hour of game time. We beat the 4th gym in 15 minutes and then we did like a bunch of other shit. I complained a lot. There were a couple of highlights there, right? There's a couple of opportunities for me to cut shorts off, which again, apparently is the most important thing about these recording sessions these days. Because the full videos, like, nobody cares. The shorts, that's where the views are at. Those are getting like hundreds to thousands, not hundreds of thousands, sadly, of views, where the full episode's getting like 2 or 3. Anyway, Route 210. The 6th Psyduck. Secret medicine time. Again, it could just... I pulled something in my neck. I don't know if you could hear that. That was painful. It could very well just be that that secret potion, secret medicine are the same in Japanese, and it's just like a matter of contextual translation. I wasn't actually exactly sure what you was asking of me. But yeah, so next time we're going to go towards that town, and I don't have defog. Fuck. I might go look up where to get defog. Wait, do I have it? I might have it and just not realize. Hold on. Let me check real quick. Yeah, no, I don't. Do not have defog at all. See you next time.